So, shadow work. You may be familiar with the term. The shadow is a psychological term for everything that we can't see in ourselves. It's hidden in our subconscious. And the things that we can't see in ourselves are the things that we don't want to see in ourselves. Yet it's the other 50% of us. You know, we got the light and we got the shadow. Our flaws, our weaknesses, our selfishness, our hate, our nastiness. Yeah, that's probably pretty much sums it up. It's everything that we can't allow to surface because facing it would feel like a nuclear bomb going off in our soul. Energetic annihilation, death. And this is what taking the dive into trauma feels like. We all carry trauma to some lesser or greater degree. Some have an emotional dust-up, now and then, and others of us wrestle with unrelenting emotional pain. And this makes us a slave to our emotions. We never know when, something out of left field will occur. Somebody says something or does something, or we get an errant thought, and we are triggered and off to the races. All because we continue to keep our shadow side hidden. So what's the answer? Expose your shadow side, right? Bring it up, expose it to the light, and let it go. Of course, that is easier said than done. There are countless portals that promise to help you explore and expose your shadow side. Many are pursuing psychedelic substances to do this with varying success. My work, in part, employs cannabis to support this deep inner exploration. And when we pair it with expressive meditation techniques, it's one of the most efficient and effective ways I and countless others have found to release difficult emotions. I'm also really excited to be introducing cannabis exploration and meditation deep dives that'll include the approach of psychedelic cannabis, a term coined by the edgy and pioneering psychedelic therapist Daniel McQueen. Daniel's author of Psychedelic Cannabis and has reframed the perspective on using strong cannabis for taking you into a deep meditative state. And that's where we want to go, because when you give your subconscious permission to open up to emotions that are tormenting you, you meet and greet them, as I like to say, and they simply respond, "More, please." This dark side of you, the shadow side of you wants to be listened to, and it's starved for attention because we work so hard to suppress and ignore it at all other times. So when you begin paying attention to your shadow side and listen to it, you create the opportunity to finally release it. The triggers and the drama that make your life prickly begin to diminish. When this happens, you move that much closer to the real you that is reorganizing itself on both a physical and energetic level. Life becomes easier because the psychic burden begins releasing. What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel about engaging cannabis for deep meditative exploration to release the difficult emotions that may be hounding you? Drop down to the comment section and let me know. I'm Becca Williams, and I want you to lead your most magnificent life, and I want to help you do that.